Survivors of the Magdalen laundries in Ireland tell a shocking story of forced labour under a harsh regime supervised by nuns.
We were slaves. I was a child slave. They changed my name and they called me Frances. And of course the first few days you're not used to being called Frances, so you did get boxed into the head and you got a rosary beads with a big cross on it stuck into your ribs or your back when you didn't answer to Frances.
Today a report confirmed the Irish state was directly involved in sending over 2,000 women and girls to the laundries. Its factory inspectors turned a blind eye to the forced labour, while government departments gave them lucrative contracts.
It was less than 20 years ago, in 1996, that the last of the laundries closed its doors here in the centre of Dublin. The remaining Magdalen survivors are calling for compensation and an apology from the state and the church for the abuse they suffered.
I'm sorry for those people that they lived in that kind of environment.
But the apology they did get from the Prime Minister was condemned by campaigners as an attempt to consign the matter to the past.
We can't begin to think of it in historical terms unless we can begin to put the matter to rest by a state apology, by a reparations scheme, and by removing the stigma and shame and secrecy and silence around this particular issue.
Over 7 decades, 10,000 women were forced to work in the laundries. Almost 1,000 of them never left. Those who survived say it's now time for them to receive justice. Martha Fairley, ITV News, Dublin.